Welcome to Open Mic Talk Show. Today is an amazing day, and I think this is actually the first show of the year for us, right?
Really?
Of course.
Oh,
what
that's
do you think?
true.
Well, as if you don't know. Why you acting surprised?
I'm getting old. Honestly, I didn't even remember. Oh wow, that's a special one actually.
Yes, it is. It is special.
Okay.
Today we have a special guest with us. Her name is Annabel Adewunmi. Hey, good girl. Like me, you have made me proud. Hello. Let me finish. Welcome, guys. So we have a special guest here today. Her name is Annabel Adewunmi. She is a writer. Let me tell you, I'm blushing right now because I used to write poems and I did not follow. I still write poems though, but you know, it's more like a private thing for me. But it's not about me today, it's about her. She wrote a special book on autism. That's why we're here today. Annabelle, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, thank you.
Perfect. Harry?
Oh wow, honestly speaking, I'm so impressed. When I heard about that and I read the book, I'm like, wow. And how old are you again?
I'm 17 now.
17 years. Actually, you wrote the book when you were 16
last year.
And that's really pretty cool.
See, my shoulder pad is high for you. I'm proud of you. You really did well with the book.
Thank you.
I see a lot of nice comments on Amazon about the book. I see a lot of people have bought it as well. It has 5 stars. Come on, guys. You need to just check it out. So today we want to talk more about the book. And so Annabelle, in your own words, what do you think autism is? Can you tell the audience?
Oh, sure. Autism is a condition that affects your brain, and when it affects your brain, it can also affect your socialization, how you communicate, and the way you speak. And so as you get older, you will see, well, your parents will see some changes what you're doing, like you're not communicating with your parents or your friends, or you like speak in chopped words. So you go to a doctor for a diagnosis, and you're diagnosed with autism. And as you get older and older, they're going to see how you develop. And sometimes you can have speech delay, and sometimes you can have really big emotions. It takes a lot of time for someone on the spectrum to move on from their anger. So their parents figure out special ways of how to cope with that anger. Sometimes it could be fear, sometimes it could be sadness. And sometimes they send people on the spectrum to therapy to help them with their communication, their socialization, and how to speak properly. Because as they get older, they're going to be by themselves, you know?
Okay.
And sometimes with people have autism, it could be like really bad, like severe autism. They need a lot of support.
Okay. What inspired Annabelle to write the book?
So what inspired me was how people who have autism, and sometimes autism doesn't really have a voice. So I thought last year in 2023, in the beginning of the year in January, I thought of, hey, maybe I can do something special for Autism Month. So I thought of writing a book about autism, and I thought maybe a robot with autism. And so I come up with ideas and started developing the story, and like, yes, perfect. So I showed one of my teachers about it, and she's like, wow, that's impressive. So let's see if you come up and we can look at it together. And then she showed a lot of people in the school and lots of her friends and family, and I'm like, wow, Annabelle, this is really good, and that's inspired me to write this book.
Wow, that's good. And why a robot?
I chose a robot because you know how books, movies, and show have humans with autism? Not really like different things. So I thought of maybe a robot with autism, because you know how robots work like the same way and do the same things all the time? I thought of, hey, maybe I can do something special, or like make this robot different, a specific robot different, like having a condition, and I can like, hey, maybe I can make a robot with autism. And yeah.
Actually, honestly, when I started reading it, I'm like, a robot? That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's very cool. I looked at it, I'm like, how did people come about robot and the name Robin? So the robot's name
it
is
kind
Robin,
of rhymes.
right?
Kinda.
I see what you did there.
So how did you come about the name Robin? What gave you the idea of that name?
I just thought of it would be a nice name for him. I just thought of it would be like something nice, something sweet, and I thought of the name Robin. And Robin is a nice name. That's why I picked it.
So you have friends that have autism?
Some friends.
Some friends.
And most of my friends are neurotypical, which means don't have autism.
Great. And looking into that book, there was a page where you have Robin was shivering and had some, I don't know, some comment like sad, frustration, and
Yes.
yeah, all over. Yeah, exactly. Show the camera that, so they can see that. Say there's sadness, anger, fear, anxiety. What does that mean?
That means whenever Robin is feeling very like icky, like having all these emotions like combined, it can make him feel really, really bad, and that's why he flashes clothes when he's feeling all those things. And as a result, he's having a little tantrum and sometimes a meltdown. And whenever people have autism, have these big feelings, they have a lot of big feelings, just like Robin.
Yes. And this book is actually especially really good for kids. So they know how to react when they are around kids like them that are special.
Yes.
You know, they don't see them as different. They just should
True.
know how to cope with them.
Yes, you're very right.
So how do people cope with kids with autism?
Well, what I've known about it, I remember I did some research because I think like years ago I did a project, and I've learned whenever you're dealing with or coping with someone with autism, be very patient with them. That's the first thing you do. Be very patient, and when they don't respond to you now, give them some time and they'll respond to you later.
Yes, and everything she's saying, guys, it's in this book on how to, relate with people with autism. And we should also know, according to her, in this book, that kids with autism, they are special. They are not just with autism. They have all kinds of special abilities like learning to paint, music. Am I correct?
Yes, definitely. And some people with autism, they are very, very intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Albert Einstein, he has autism.
Oh,
that's true. Okay, if he has autism,
Albert
then
Einstein.
And I remember
Oh shit.
and Greta Thunberg? Yeah, Greta Thunberg. I remember. She has autism too.
So it means most of them are really good at science.
Well, yeah. Albert is really good at science, while Greta, she's trying to stop global warming.
That's interesting. It means they are really special people that need special care and should, be taken care of specially.
yeah,
People need to do more research in how to deal with them. What do you think?
exactly. How long did it take you to write the book?
3 months.
3 months.
From January to March.
And when you started writing the book, what did your parents think about that?
I read the story to them, and they're like, wow, this is a very nice book, and they blessed me and they prayed for me.
Yeah, typical Nigerian parents.
That's Nigerian for you, right? Yes,
Yeah.
that's great.
That's nice. And what time do you have, I know you go to school, right? What time do you have dedicated into like writing the book? Do you like wake up in the morning and like, okay, let me write something?
So sometimes whenever I'm writing a story, I do a bit of my homework, like, because education comes first, and then I start start writing,
So after your homework, then you can concentrate on...
Right, because right now I don't have homework because I finished most of it at the beginning of the Christmas break, and then after that I have the whole time to myself.
And the little drawings in the book, did you draw them or you had help?
I drew them.
Everything.
Yeah, I drew all of it.
Amazing.
That's pretty cool, huh? That's
amazing.
Thank you.
And do you have other books coming out soon?
One book, it's called our brother Robin goes to school and it's gonna come really soon. I've also made a Christmas coloring book that'll also be coming on Amazon pretty soon.
Okay.
So
That is great. So, does it mean on this book, Robin wasn't in school yet? But he has friends, right?
no, in this book he doesn't have friends, like, because Robin likes being by himself. Like, he likes doing things on his own, so he doesn't really have much friends.
Okay.
So because he likes being by himself.
Okay. So this book is basically telling us about autism and how to deal with kids like Robin that are
All the
autistic.
kind of love and care they would need, like Robin needed, right?
And also talks about what things that they can do, just like Robin. In his book, it talks about he's really smart, he's really great at music, he's really great at art, he's really great at soccer.
Yes, it's amazing, and I can't wait to get this for my kids. My daughter is going to adore this. Trust me.
Actually, I'm taking it right now. You're not going home with it. I'm going to take it.
She's gonna love it, and I can't wait to see more of your books as well. You're doing really great. Like I said earlier, that you really inspire me a lot. I wish I had continued writing my poems. Maybe people like you would be reading my poems right now. I'm like, oh, auntie, this is really great. But I'm gonna get back to it.
I hope so.
Your school, your colleagues at school, your schoolmates, how did they take it? And your teachers, what kind of support did they give you?
Well, sometimes, whenever I'm at school, I'm like any other kid. Like, I go to school, I listen to my teacher, and I hang out with friends. Sometimes I do stuff on my own. Like, sometimes I will go on the computer. Sometimes I'll be writing a story. And sometimes I'll go at the library and do some studying or my homework. So most of the time I'm just doing stuff by myself. I have friends, but sometimes I mostly do things on my own. Sometimes I hang out with my friends.
Good.
Okay, well, did you get much support from school, your teachers, while writing the book?
Of course, you said it earlier.
2 teachers. One teacher named Miss Smale, who taught me for 3 years. And one teacher, her name is Miss Valad. They supported me when I was writing this book.
That's great.
And Miss Valad, she helped me with the editing.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Very good. And then how did you publish it?
So we went on his website, like at the Amazon website, and you write what book are you publishing, and you edit the book and stuff, and then you send it on Amazon, and Amazon's gonna verify it to see how it looks, and then when it's verified, they'll put it up on the website and it's for people to buy it.
And what do you aspire to be in the future aside from writing? Do you have?
Yeah, I have other plans. Next year I thought of studying psychology or literature or early childhood education.
That's amazing. So you're looking forward to be like a teacher, a lecturer?
Yeah, a psychologist.
Like a psychologist.
Or counselor.
Oh, that's great. Pretty good. Wow. Counselor would be nice, huh? From writing a book, that would be really great.
And I also thought of studying theater.
Theater, huh?
Yeah.
Like you want to make movies or
act in movies more.
Oh yeah, now I'm seasoned with that's amazing.
From a writer to an actress, that's pretty cool.
You want to be an actress too?
Interesting.
Look, I'm sitting with a superstar. Remember us in your kingdom by the time you get there, okay?
Future superstar.
All right, and just before we go, or do you still have anything?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
The thing is, when you actually show your book to Amazon, or when you try to publish it, when you realize that they actually accepted it, how was that feeling? How did you feel about it?
I felt really proud of myself, and I felt really happy about it because I thought of so many people really want to buy this book, and not just on Autism Month, like for Christmas, for birthdays, presents, any day.
Great.
And that made me feel really happy. I feel really proud of myself.
Yes, because you have inspired a lot of kids, a lot of parents, you have opened people's eyes to autism. A lot of people might not even know what it is. They might notice, their kids behaving a certain kind of way, but they don't know if it's autism or not. But this book actually would open their eyes to look more into it instead of scolding their kids. Okay, why you like this? Why you like this?
True. That's not good.
It could open their eyes more into the world of autism and looking more into how they can help their kids be better.
like instead of like scolding them, like be very patient with them. Yeah, be patient with them, because if you're not patient with them, who knows how they're going to react, because they might react in a very different way.
Exactly.
And I also understood that there was CTV, Global News, and one other TV. CBC. All right. How do you feel about that?
I was a little nervous at first, and then the person asked me questions. I got comfortable, and that's when I got really excited.
That's great.
I felt really proud of myself.
That's good. And you said you read your books in certain schools?
Yeah, in elementary schools around Shadugay. And some of the kids like, you inspired me to become someone like you. And so I was like, I really love this book. And one was like, hey, I have the book, when I was about to read the book in front of him and his class.
Yeah, I think I've seen those photos. I think your mom was sharing those photos. So let's take a look at what the TV says about her. We'll be right back.
Yep. It's one thing to have the respect of your parents,
I'm so proud of you, Mama. Thank you.
but when even your teachers think you're a celebrity, then you know you must be onto something.
She's amazing. She's amazing. Everything she does is gold.
Multi-talented Billings High School student Annabel Adewunmi sings, paints, and even acts in theater productions.
In fact, she wrote the play that we're performing.
And if all that wasn't enough, this 16-year-old just completed a project the school is anxious to promote.
And I want people to understand autism more, that it's not just a disorder, it's a blessing.
She wrote a children's book about a robot named Robin who has autism. It's personal. She sees aspects of herself in him.
Yes, sometimes I vision him saying hello, and he's very, very friendly.
That's because Adewunmi is autistic, something she says has been a challenge.
Sometimes, yes. Like people would say that, oh, Annabel's not really the smartest, or Annabel's really weird, or like she's dumb and stuff, and it makes me feel really sad.
This book is a pushback against that, and she's also trying to make a point. Remember when she said autism is a blessing?
It's been amazing for me because I brought so many good things in life.
Our Brother Robin is her first published book, available on Amazon. But she's written about 30 others.
I would say she started writing like when she was 7 or 8.
She illustrates all of them. Her parents say the teen has always had numerous interests.
A lot. She told me, I want to be a singer, actress, or author. So I said, don't worry, it can be anything you want, just one at a time.
Starting Thursday, she'll begin a book tour of New Frontiers School Board Elementary Schools to read from her new book.
She's going to present at 7 in Autism Awareness Month, and then we've had requests also from some schools in Montreal.
Adewunmi already has ideas for other books. Phil Carpenter, Global News, Chateauguay.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video we just showed you. So, do you have anything to add?
What I wanted to add in this video is you'll find some things that soothes Robin down, and some tools to help Robin calm down since he has autism, and maybe it will help your kids too. So in this page, it shows that his older siblings made him a glitter jar. And this is the physical book.
Oh wow, that's a glitter jar.
And that calms Robin down?
Yeah. So first he shakes the jar and watch the glitter like settle.
Okay.
So whenever the glitter goes up, he breathes in. And when the glitter settles down, he breathes out. And he does it like 3 to 5 times until he's well again. And sometimes when he's not having the glitter jar, he uses a heart pillow. It's a fidget toy. Like whenever he feels like jittery, he uses this pillow. Like he plays with it, and that calms him down too. And he likes the softness of the pillow too.
That's like a therapy for him.
Yes. And sometimes with kids with autism, they also use things to calm them down, like using a pillow, Play-Doh, a stuffed animal, slime, a glitter jar. And you also find in the book what stimming is about. Stimming is repetitive movements and sounds that may help you show emotion, or like soothes you. Like for here, whenever Robin wiggles his or like flaps his arms, he's happy. Or sometimes when he's like grinding his teeth, that shows us he's angry.
Or nervous. Or
Angry.
Angry. Okay.
Yeah, angry or frustrated. Not when he's feeling nervous.
So when he's nervous, what does he do?
He scratches his head like this.
Oh wow. This is really cool. Honestly, I'm so impressed. My little Niger girl. This is so interesting.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love that.
There you have it, guys. I hope you've learned a lot. As you all know, Open Mic Talk Show is to educate, inform, and to inspire you viewers that are watching us. And before we go, I also want to let you know that autism comes with different spectrum. Correct?
Yes.
So if you want to know, you can just go online to check. If you feel like your kids are, you know, behaving a certain way that you do not understand, maybe just go on Google. There are different sites you can check the type of spectrum your child might be in, or maybe just visit a doctor, you know, or join maybe some groups on Facebook or social media
Or
that
contact
can
our
tell you
superwoman here.
more about
She
it.
can tell you
Or
about
contact
it.
our counselor, a future counselor here.
She can tell you about it. She'll tell you how to calm those autism
Yes,
kids
so-
down. That's very cool. So
All right,
I'm so
guys.
proud of you. That's a Nigerian girl. She's 17 years and she wrote that book.
Yes.
Right now the book is being sold at Amazon, and for sure I'm taking this now. I'm taking it and you're not going home with it.
Buy on Amazon. How much is it again?
$15.
How many,
15
how
Canadian
many
dollars.
copies have we sold already?
Over 270 copies.
That's
Perfect.
great.
Can you guys see that? Buy for your kids. It's amazing. Like, it's informative, it's educating. I'm gonna read it. I have to read it, and then my kids will read it. So buy it as soon as you can.
That is in
You know,
French
to support
and in
our
English.
amazing girl.
You see?
And
French and
yeah,
English.
it's available in French and English.
So if you don't understand English, you're just French only, right there for you. English or bilingual, we got both. Good job, girl.
Thank
High
you.
five.
I like that. Good
Alright,
job. Keep it
guys,
up.
have yourself a wonderful day. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Have yourself a wonderful and amazing year. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.